Kia ora, my name's Sandi Hackett and I'm General Manager for Community Connect, which is a community program run by Touch New Zealand, the national sports organisation for touch in New Zealand.
So what kinds of things do you do?
It's all about social sport and bringing whānau together, not mainstream programs within schools, it's after schools participation. And we do try and target non-participants to play, hence the social aspect of the sport. And we run social programs of multiple sports, not just touch. So touch, turbo touch, volleyball, netball, basketball, it doesn't matter what the sport is, whatever the community likes, that sees value in and bringing everybody together with some kai and just participation in general. That's what Community Connect is all about.
So what are you doing on Rarotonga this time?
Well, a lot of our membership in New Zealand is from Rarotonga. They're Cook Islanders or Pacific Islanders, Māori. There's a lot of areas that we work in that we want to really increase our connections with the home countries as well. So over here it's a learning experience for me and having a look at how we can collaborate and is there any value in a Community Connect running on Rarotonga as well.
So you brought a team down. What kinds of people have joined you this time and what will you be doing while on the island?
Well, the great thing is it's all about collaboration. So we're here with Pacific Assist, who have got a program called Furniture for Schools, and they will talk about that a little later, I think. We're also here with Northcote Intermediate, who are bringing around 20 to 30 students over in November, and we're looking at a cultural experience like an exchange, as well as bringing in some sport, maybe a festival day as well, and really trying to connect with the schools and the students, as well as any after-school participation as well.
And in terms of yourself and Community Connect, what will you be doing while here on Rarotonga?
So at the moment it's been a little bit of a fact-finding mission to have a look at what's already happening in Rarotonga, and if we can complement what is already happening with things that we're doing at home, and then also taking home some of the cultural aspects that we can integrate into our programs at home. We really want to strengthen that relationship. So that's what it's been about, and we're really looking forward to coming back in November to see what we can roll out together.
How have you found the island?
Love it. We've been so lucky. The weather has been absolutely perfect. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. And everybody is so friendly. It's just a wonderful place to be.
So my name's Callum Blair. I represent a charity out of New Zealand called Pacific Assist. And the main project that we're doing here in the Cook Islands and been doing for the last couple of years is Furniture for Schools, which basically is related to donated furniture from New Zealand schools, which we ship up here to the islands. And it's a collaboratory approach with the Ministry of Education, and we send it to the outer islands and also the local schools within Rarotonga. To my right is Andy. She's my right-hand lady, so to speak, and they've been coming up here for, as I say, the last couple of years, and we've been working with SISNOC and going through the local schools. And off the back of the furniture, we also do exercise to beat diabetes, which we use the tool of Turbo Touch, which is quite a big sport in New Zealand, alongside Touch New Zealand with Touch Rugby and so forth. And we wrap an education program around Turbo Touch, get the kids out there, getting them active, and we touch on the eat healthy, be active, making good decisions when you're talking about your own health and well-being. To my left is basically the heart of what we do deliver. He gets in with the kids and gets them activated and having fun, and he's the face of it, along with his wife Andy to my side here. So it's actually a real honour to be here in the Cook Islands. We're really enjoying it. We've had a fantastic time here this morning at a local primary school. The kids got up and sang to us, and it was just awesome, because that's what it's all about. It's about the kids. That's what we're here for. And look, it's really an honour for the children of New Zealand to be able to give to the children of the Cook Islands. And to that point, we've actually got a school turning up in about 3 months in November, and they're going to come up here. There's about 30 of them, your locals and take back a little bit of that culture. Cook Island's got a great name out there, a really great name. What I did notice when I was here at the school is it's not just Cook Islanders that are here. There's Fijians that are here, and I guess Samoans and Palangis and so forth and so on. So it's really integrated. And what's cool about our organisation, Pacific Assist, we align with LDS Charities, the LDS Church, for the humanitarian work throughout the islands. So we're dealing with Samoa, we're dealing with Fiji, we're dealing with Tonga. So we've got a full reach out there. But it's really good to be here in the Cooks.
Tell me about your collaboration with Community Connect.
Sure. Okay, so off the back of the Furnish for Schools project, as I mentioned, we have a program called Exercise to Beat Diabetes. Now, back in New Zealand, we're also pushing a project called Pacifica Fit. The alignment with the Touch Rugby brought in Touch New Zealand. Now, they've just launched a charity called Community Connect. And they deal with the whānau, the family outside of the school with the students, and we're dealing inside the school. So we thought we'd get together and collaborate and make it a family event happening. So we pull in everyone and make it like you raise a child with the village, So that's kind of the idea. So it's basically everyone getting together, working together, going after funding together, and having the same outcomes. But standing independently. So we've had numerous meetings with, well, not numerous, we've had meetings with the Ministry of Education. We've met with the Minister of Education and Sport, and everyone seems to be on the same hymn sheet. So we're going to be moving forward from here. What's cool about it? It's actually really enjoyable. This is not hard work.
What will you be doing while you're here?
So it is a scoping exercise at the moment, predominantly because we have the principals here from Northcote Intermediate, the principal and deputy principal. So we're going around and having a look at what their outcomes are and how we can achieve those outcomes that are needed from an educational perspective. So, we've had a look at the swimming with the turtles, we've had a look at the 4x4 safari throughout the islands. We met up with one of the locals with regard to umus and not just watching them do it, but actually, how you put it all together. There's a lot here that the Cook Islands can give, and it's really cool to be here after the COVID lockdowns. So that's a big thing for us, and we see the Cook Islands as putting a program together that we can duplicate and take to Samoa and take to Tonga and take to Fiji. So sort of this leading edge, and it's so nice to have that cooperation from the other side. So thanks guys, really appreciate the Cook Islands and all that you do.
So, you've been here a few days, have you found the island?
Well, hey, we're in paradise, aren't we? You cannot knock the Cooks. I could just come back from 7 weeks in Europe, right throughout Europe. But I tell you right now, don't worry about Europe. Just stay here. It's awesome. And what you need to do is pull back some of your Cook Islands back here and get the economy going. But I can see it happening. There's a lot more planes coming in now. We're here to help you guys. And as I say, if you can help us in return, then we'll do it. We're also working in with CISNOC, Cook Island Sports and National Olympic Committee. So they've been a big sort of help for us to get in with the schools. And Andy and Naomi will be doing train the trainer as far as the Pacifica Fit and Exercise to Beat Diabetes with the backing of Touch New Zealand. So there's that aspect to it as well. It's just a really cooperative approach that we're dealing with, and it seems to be something that's going to be working. Yeah.
Just really enjoyed our time here in the Cook Islands, and Callum, after the children sang this morning, he leaned over to me and said, "This is what it's all about. This is why we stay." And I agree. It's about the biggest thing for me is seeing the cultural aspect inside the schools, because that's what's lacking in New Zealand. So we don't really see much of that in New Zealand. So that to me is the most beautiful thing about being here.
On what Annie's talking about the kids, and just grateful and thankful to Aotearoa for the opportunity to be here, and also the opportunity to work with our tamarikis here in the Cook Islands. And again, it's our future, it's the next generation. If we can impart something positive and influence them in a positive way, then that's what we're here. So again, me taki mata to the Cook Island people, and also to Aotearoa. Awesome.
more seed